Hey you guys, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. How are you all doing tonight? Happy hump day. It is Wednesday. We are halfway through with the week and I'm so excited to be here with y'all. So in just a minute, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. Type in that keyword to get the list of supplies for all the things we're using tonight for this project. Y'all, this is going to be one of those nights where it's going to be either phenomenal or it's going to be a complete flop. And I'm hoping that it's the latter of that it's the phenomenal one, you guys, because oh, I think I got it figured out. I think it's going to be fantastic, but we will see. So you guys, the keyword for tonight is hop. H-O-P. Type hop in the comments as you guys are jumping on. Oh, I love it. You guys are here. Hi, Darlene. Hello, Terry and Leanne. Hi, Maxine. You guys, I also want to please ask for a prayer request for our dear friend Carol Dial. She got a hold of me today, and she's been in the hospital for a while now. Had to have 2 back-to-back surgeries, and she should be getting out soon, but they've had to redo her whole living room to set up for her to come home from the hospital, and she's definitely needing our prayers tonight. So please, please, please add her to your prayer list. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Florine and Wanda. Hi, Pam. Hey, Terry. Hello, everybody. Hey, Vicky and Cassie and Corey. Hello, Lori and Christina. Hello, Wanda K and Hope. How is everybody doing tonight? Hey, Elizabeth. Hello, everybody. You got the notification. Good. Oh, my gosh. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Hi, Lisa Marie. I think you guys. Hi, Susan. Hi, Terry. Hop is the keyword. Type hop in there. Thank you so much, Terry. You guys, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hi, Linda. There's Miss Carol right there. Carol, I just asked for prayers for you, and you are here with us tonight, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, did you make it home? Please tell me you're home. Hi, Connie. I had the pleasure of getting to speak with 3 of you guys today on the phone, and that was amazing. That's my favorite part, y'all. Not that I want you guys all blowing up my phone every single day because that would be too much. But when I do get the opportunity to jump on with a few of you each day and say hello and chit chat, it's so much fun. I love getting to know you guys all so much, so much. But a few at a time, a few a day. It's good. But I'm here for you whenever you need me. All right, you guys, hello to everybody. Hey, Sandy. Oh, let's see if we can fix this project from last night that I could not figure out. Hey, Karen and James. How is everybody? Hey, Missy. Okay, so I've laid out my paper here. You guys, the problem that I had yesterday was finding a surface because I really wanted to use the simple tags, the smaller ones. And you know what? It's just crazy. Me too, Terry. It's just crazy that as soon as I try to do a project with something and then later on in the day, I look on the product list and it's gone. So I found something else that's going to work. These are from the Hobby Lobby. You guys know I love the Hobby Lobby, and they have a wood pile section with a bunch of blank wood pieces. And so these are just plywood rectangles. 6 plywood rectangles from the Hobby Lobby wood pile. Regular $5.49. If you hit their 40% off sale, you can get it for like $3. My math is horrible, you guys. Over $3, but around $3. So we're gonna grab out 2 of these. Hi, Belia. Thank you so much, you guys. And Allie is her fever has broken, so she's on the mend. All right, we're gonna use 2 of these tonight. And make them kind of mismatchy, which where they complement each other. That's my plan. 1 week from tomorrow is my surgery. Getting nervous about. Oh, Christina needs you guys' purse too. 1 week from today. Surgery. That's a big, big deal. Girl, everything's going to be just fine, though. You are in God's hands, and that's what matters. So, all right, you guys, we're going to use a couple different colors here tonight, and we're going to paint these up. Hi, Erica! This was stuck. Oh, but it's in really good shape. I'm so proud of that. Okay, you guys, we're going to use Currant Jam, which I don't use all that often, even though this is a fantastic color. You're right. It's tough having a sick kid. She's been home for the last 2 days. So I decided to pick out a color palette tonight that's a little bit non-traditional, okay? non-traditional, but I'm hoping that these colors will really complement each other. And I cheated by going to Pinterest and going, what looks good with this? And it was like, this does. And it showed me different color palettes. I encourage you guys to do the same. And I saw this one and I was like, hey, let's give it a try. Okay, hi, Denise. So here we go. We've got some vanilla. We're going to be using currant jam. And with vanilla and currant jam, you guys, sea glass, which is one of our newer colors. So what do you guys think about that right there as a color palette? Do you like it? Do you love it? Are you scared of it? Is it spring though? That's the part that I'm getting, that I'm trying to figure out. That currant jam, that's a really, really autumn color in my opinion. But maybe with the sea glass, we can turn this spring. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so let's try this out. We're going to use a couple of paintbrushes here. Oh, let's see. I always grab my favorite ones because they're my favorites. And when your favorite ones are clean, those are the ones you go with. You love it? Yes! Okay, good. I'm hoping that this works out. Denise is like, I'm not so sure of the currant jam. Well, we'll see. We will see. I'm going to roll up my sleeves here. Hope that I don't get paint all over my shirt, even though, you guys, my washing machine's doing something crazy to my clothes and causing black spots all over it. And I think it's because my detergent's not, they're blue spots. I think I need to get a non-colored detergent. That's what I think I need to do. All right. Very pretty. Okay, I'm glad you guys like them, okay? So glad that you guys like them. I'm going to take my paintbrush. I'm going to grab a dollop of this and put it in the lid. This is just going to make things easier for me as far as painting goes. There we go. That way any extra I can just turn back over into my jar. And I'm going to add just a spritz. Oh, good idea. Put my ties inside my hoodie. There we go. I'm also, oh, you guys, I have on the new shirt too. It's the softener. Okay, maybe that's what it is. I'm going to flash you. Because I'm wearing the new shirt. I got my new book shirt on today. But it's cold, so I have to wear the sweatshirt. That's as flashed as you get here on Chocolate to Chocolate Designs, y'all. All right. I'm going to add just a spritz of some distilled water in there. And we're going to just mix that around. We're just diluting this paste a little bit so that it's easier to spread onto these surfaces, okay? Really, really easy. You can definitely paint with our paste. Isn't that beautiful? I'll show it off someday when I don't have to wear a sweatshirt because it's not so cold. You guys, it was actually nice here today. It was 57 degrees. It is a sublimation tea. It's a sublimation tea. And I was lucky enough to get it to do the showcase, so I had it early. All right, mixing in that currant jam with some water. Mixing in that sea glass with some water. We're actually going to paint these with these colors tonight. Hi, Linda. A little bit more water. Hop is the key word. Hop, hop, hop. Wait till you guys see what I got to show you with it. After tomorrow is your birthday, so you mean Saturday? I love it, Christina. Well, happy birthday early to you. We're going to go ahead and just paint these up, you guys, with some of this currant jam on this one. And I want to work fast on these and do nice even strokes because this will soak into this wood relatively fast. And if I work quickly, I should be able to get a relatively even layer on here without that many brush strokes going on. Okay? But it's wood, so it's going to soak in there really fast. That looks beautiful. Love that color. You missed the 6. You fell asleep. The 6 o'clock. The 6. What do you mean the 6? Something about Bahamas. Oh, take me with you. Oh no, Terry. Haven't been on a lot lately. I've been getting organized and staying home. Getting packed for my cruise to the Bahamas. You said sail on Easter Sunday. Oh my gosh, enjoy it. Love every second of it. I loved the cruise this year, you guys. I've never been on a cruise before this one, and it was so much fun, and it was, oh my gosh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay, with the sea glass, we might have to paint 2 coats, just because this is a lighter color, and you can definitely see the wood grain through a lot better no matter how thick I try to lay this on here. So we'll dry both of these up real quick. I'm going to try to go around it a little bit and get my edges. And then put a second coat on that. Hi, Dottie. Sorry if I miss you guys' comments. If it's really, really important and you don't want me to miss it, make sure that you send me a message, okay? Hi, Janice. Hi, Dale. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Shelly. All right, let's dry these up really fast and see how much it soaks in. I think the current jam one is going to be good. Yeah, I think so. I really, really think so. But the sea glass, we need another coat. High school friends is taking me out for later lunch. Oh, how exciting. Oh, how do you order the bundles? Okay, so the bundles for the napkins and the ribbon bundles that I just launched today. There is a post on my page that gives you all of the information, and I already exited out of the thing. So let me see. I'll try to put it in the comments here so that you guys can get a hold of that real quick. That way, if you haven't ordered your napkin bundles and your ribbon bundles, then you can go ahead and grab that. Oh, shucks. It's going to be a long post, though. You don't get notifications anymore. Oh, that stinks. All right, here we go. There it is, and I'm going to pin it. That's the best I can do, you guys, without giving any information or anything. There it is. It's my square link to those napkin bundles and things, okay? In case you haven't gotten yours yet, you want to get them before they sell out. I still have quite a few napkin bundles, but the ribbon bundles are almost gone. And once they're all gone, they're all gone. All right, one more coat of this on here. We really want to make this sea glassy and that beautiful, beautiful bright blue. Oh, this is a gorgeous color. The wood just wants to absorb it so much, though. Ah! My finger just went right through it. Made a mess. I did chalk my sweatshirt. Yes, there is a tutorial for it on my YouTube page. I think it's already gone off of Facebook, because Facebook likes to be mean to me like that. All right, and see, now all I got to do is just flip my lids right back over and put those back on there, and I don't have to clean up anything. Yay, Joanne! Joanne got hers today. All right, now you guys, I'm going to dry this back up and do the hokey pokey and turn myself around. And then I'm going to show you what we're working with tonight, because we have got a huge sale going on right now on my site for Easter. And you guys, there are some items in there for designers and perks members only that are as low as $1. Seriously, check it out. As low as $1 for some items for Perks members and designers only. And tonight, you also get free shipping. That ends tonight on any size order. So even if you just go in there and you get that $1 transfer, it ships for free. Y'all, that's insane to me. Because it's going to cost them $6.50 at least to ship you that one transfer for $1. Which is crazy. So, you guys, grab a couple of those transfers. At least a couple of them that are like, you know, 5. Are you guys still with me? Say you're still with me. Are you all still here? Okay, don't let me know if I'm back on. I hope I'm back on. I don't know what just happened there. It's the 3rd time in a row I've gone live and it shut off my live and then did this weird thing and made me come back. Did it pause for all of you guys too for a second there? Oh, how frustrating. Don't leave when that happens, okay? Because I will be right back. I just got to push the button again. Okay, good. I'm here too. All right, you guys. Now that we've got this done, I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is that we're working with tonight, okay? So this is one of those things that's in that spring Easter sale, and it's really, really, really inexpensive, you guys. For designers, it's $6. For you guys, it might be $8 or so. I'm not exactly sure on the Perks number pricing, but it's this really cute Hop to It kit is what it's called. And if you look up Hop to It Chalk Couture, you can find YouTube videos on how to put this thing together as a garland. But I've already made a garland out of this because this is a returning product that's come back. So I don't want to make another garland. I think the garland is buried in a box somewhere with my Easter stuff. And so we're going to use this in a different way tonight because, you know, why not? Why not? And I'm not going to use all the pieces, but I'm for sure going to use our bunnies that come in this and some of the ribbon. Okay, now all of these beads, wood beads, you can use all day, every day, all the time. There's also some eggs. You guys can throw these in a basket if you want to. Heck, maybe, I just had an idea. Maybe, where did it go? Do I have another one? I bought one, but I don't remember where I put it. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, yeah, I sold my other dough bowl, but I bought another one, and now I don't know where it's at. So, but these right here would go good in a little, like these little eggs. You could paint them up and put them in a dough bowl with this project and make it super cute, okay? So, I'm not going to use that. We're just going to use the bunnies, maybe a little bit of jute tonight, and the ribbon. So let's get out just a little bit of this jute. We might use some of that, okay? All right, so the first thing that I notice about these bunnies, though, is that... Hi, Penny! The first thing that I notice about these bunnies, though, in doing this project... I got such a mess. Is that they do have holes in the top there, and that's to string them in for your garland. I want to get rid of those holes. I don't want those holes to be there. What have I done to this little piece of silicone? It's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, this whole room gets so messy with all the hot glues and stuff. So I'm going to put these little bunnies right here on this piece of silicone. You can get these little silicone things at the Dollar Tree. Hi, Becky. And we're going to start tonight's project with, you guys, a flashlight, a UV flashlight, a little bit of UV resin, and one of these little scraper things. It's a silicone scraper. Hi, Janelle. And we're going to fill in the holes on these little bunnies before we go any farther, just so we can, I don't know, not have holes in the ears of our bunny. Unless you want them to be pierced. That's up to you. All right, so we're just putting this down like this. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to take a little bit of my resin. holding it down in that silicone, and just put a drop right in there. I'm going to use my little silicone scraper to scrape off the excess. And then, while holding this down, I'm going to use my UV flashlight and I'm going to set that in there to get rid of that hole. Super, super, super easy, easy, easy peasy to do. And then I'm going to make sure it worked before I do the other one. We need to do both sides. The ribbon bundles are all gone, says Linda. I had a feeling there were only 6 left a little earlier today. But the napkin bundles, there should still be quite a few. All right, let's see. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. We definitely filled in that hole with some resin. So that right there is now paintable over top of that. And we can... Oh, no. Carol pulled out her back today while volunteering at the food pantry. You guys, a little drop is literally all that it needs. You use wood dope? I don't have wood dope. But I do have resin. You use wood putty? Wood putty would work too. I just don't have any. So I'm using what I've got here. Use your resources, y'all. Whatever you've got that works is what you ought to use. Just gonna leave that sit on there for a second. And put that back. It only takes a second. Now I think I got a little bit of resin on my hands, so we're gonna wash my hands real quick. Because I should have wore gloves, but I didn't, because it was just a small little drop, a little dribble. All right, while I'm waiting for that to finish setting up, we're going to go ahead and put some surface wax on these boards right here. And get these ready for a transfer. Now, you guys, when you get this kit, this Hop to It kit, it also comes with a transfer that has 2 different designs on it, so that you can add patterns to these bunnies. Okay, so it's a B-size transfer. The thing is, I have looked high and low, and at some point in time, I had that transfer. And I used that transfer. And I used it, and I used it, and I used it. And now it's gone. And it might have been one of those ones that before I learned about the power of the Dawn Power Wash, got really stained up and lost its stickiness. Maybe I used some shimmer on it and the shimmer didn't come off when I washed it and it wasn't sticky anymore and I finally just decided to get rid of it. It could have been one of those. Because before I learned about Dawn Power Wash, I struggled with the shimmer pastes. Now it comes right off with Dawn Power Wash. Okay, so I always use that on my transfers now, and my transfers come squeaky clean. And they're great, and I can use them a whole lot more than I used to. Go to youtube.com, search Chocolates Chocolate, and then go to my videos. And it should be in there. But it's a year's worth of videos, so I can't really look it up for you right now. I could give it to you in a message if you message me. And find it for you. All right, we're just going to wax these and we're going to buff that wax right back off. And this should be done now. Yes, I now have those all filled in. Simple, 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 simple. and easy. I'm just going to set the resin on here just so that I can peel that resin back off. Okay? All right, so those are filled in now. These are ready to go. I need to remove my paper. That's why I wanted my paper on there in case I got any resin on my desk. This is an easy cleanup. Now I need to remove my paper because your transfers will over stick to the paper, and I don't want that to happen. All right, so we're going to use one transfer tonight that has got a pattern very similar to the one you can get with the kit, but I'm going to use it in a completely different way. Perfect. Yep, just send me a message first so I don't lose it, and then I will find it for you. If it's an older transfer, we'll dump power once you get it off. Have some 2-year-olds that are awful. Darlene, I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to pull out any of my older ones that have got that the old material, but I don't think it washes those as easily. The new material that our transfers are made out of, it's so much smoother. It doesn't have all those little pores in it, and they come cleaner, so much easier. I love the new design of the transfers. All right, so you guys, we're going to use Dainty Florals tonight. I love this pattern. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to have to do it twice. Just realized, because it's not big enough to cover both of these at the same time. But we're going to do vanilla on both of them. So we can lay it down, we can paste, and then we can pull the other one over here, lay it down, and paste. All right? You don't have to wash the transfer in between, as long as you're moving fast and not letting it dry in the silk screen. And if you're doing one color, that's even better, because obviously you have to wash it in order to be able to change colors, okay? So here we go. This pattern really, really does scream spring, for sure. So we're going to give this a good fuzz on our fuzzing cloth. Hi, Tracy. And this is where our vanilla is going to come into play, okay? So we're going to start with the currant jam. And we're just going to put our transfer right on top here. And then press that down. Make sure we don't have any air bubbles in there. Hi, Joanne. And then I'm going to use a small squeegee tonight instead of a mini, so that I can spread this over here even faster and then move on to the next one. And I think I'm going to do this. Ah, something was sold out. What was that? Oh, Tracy says if they're that old, the stains have probably set in at this point in time, unfortunately. Oh, yay, Wendy! All right, we're using vanilla tonight instead of bright white. If you want bright white, that would work as well. I have way more paste than what I need on here. John is finally home. Both kids better be asleep. That Evan was pushing my buttons. He does that to me on Wednesday nights when Dad's not here, and tries to see if he can stay up and sneak staying up so that when Mom goes live, I don't realize it, and then he can talk to Dad when Dad gets home. He's a stinker, y'all. And he's a daddy's boy. Thank you, Carol. All right, let's pull this up and see how this looks. Oh my goodness, on that burgundy. Holy moly, that is gorgeous. I'm sorry, currant jam. I called it. You did, Tracy, yes. I called it burgundy. It's currant jam. You guys, I'm just going to set this here. We're going to move on to the other one really fast. Okay? Just so that this doesn't start to set in the silk screen. And I'm going to move this over and get as much of my transfer on here as possible that has not been pasted through. And then we're going to keep going. And we'll see how this, ooh. We'll see how this turns out on this sea glass with vanilla. I just stuck my finger right in it. Oh no! All right, here we go. Let's check it out. I'm gonna have to wash my table. Oh, that one's really pretty too. Much, much lighter. Because it's a light on light. But, you guys, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I think that we might darken these up a little bit, though, and I'm going to show you how to do that. After Easter, you're going to put up your patriotic stuff. I love that, Carol. Because, you know what? After Easter, it's the next one is Memorial Day. No, yeah. Memorial Day. Yes. I have to think about it sometimes, if it's Memorial Day or if it's Labor Day. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and spray this down. With some water. They do kind of look like wallpaper, don't they? A little bit. Couldn't get my jar to close. It still isn't closed right. Apparently I have the hiccups. They do. All right, let me clean up my desk real quick. Because when I laid my transfer back down, it got paste on my desk. And I don't want that. I don't want my hands all getting in that. All right, let's dry these up again. With my quick dryer. Oh, Mother's Day. I always forget about Mother's Day. Oh, no, I forget about Mother's Day. Thank you. Your strawberry stuff comes out. Woo! All right, you guys. Really want to make sure this is nice and dry. Nice and dry. Now, here's the thing. When I'm looking at this and I'm going, it's kind of hard to see. Is it hard to see? I mean, if you hold it right up in the light, you can see it really, really well. This one right here is extremely bright. So I think we're going to do something. Y'all, don't yet. Yeah. It's not hard to see? Okay, well, we're still going to do something. Let me see here. I tried to get it out. You guys, we're going to make it a little bit brighter with some of the antique wax. Don't even... Everything is just... There we go. All right. I am going to grab my Bare Antique Wax. And... Lance, go to bed. Is it spring break for you yet? Lance, it's bedtime, buddy. All depends on what look you want. You're absolutely right. But now I can't find my stuff. Where's my stuff? I'm always looking for my stuff. I got the right stuff, baby. I just can't find it. This isn't the right stuff, but we're going to work with it anyway. This is just a stippling brush, you guys. It's not what I was looking for. But I have so much stuff in every single place that I can never find what I'm looking for when I'm looking for it. Ever. Ever. Is this going to work? And then I'm going to tell you guys we're going to use the stippling brush. I'm going to keep looking for the other one. All right. We're going to use it. We're going to go for it. All right. We're just going to get a little bit of this wax on here. You're going to wax a little bit on. Wax it way off. I only want a little bit on my brush. I don't want a ton. I knew he was waiting up for his dad. I can hear his little voice. Oh, that stinker. Oh, that stinker. And then I'm going to get out another paper towel, and you guys, we're just going to kind of add a little bit of this wax to this. Just slightly to bring those flowers out a little bit. And then I'm going to come back in with my paper towel and just remove any of that excess wax. So I'm just using a bit, you guys. This is just going to kind of get into the edges of it. And I think just make it a little bit easier to see. You guys can tell me when you look at it. But I think that this is going to help out a ton. Again, the slightest, smallest, teeniest little bit of wax. Wax on and wax off. Now, you guys, it's the lighting. It's easier to see. I can tell that it's easier to see. But my lighting is horrible for some reason. I won't focus on it. Okay, well, it is. There we go. You can see it right there. You like it better the other way? Carol, it's so faint that it just goes into the grooves along the edges and makes it so that you can see it better. There's not a whole lot. I'm going to do the same on this one, just because we're trying to be consistent here. And it'll add just a little bit of that antiquing on this one too. The smallest little bit, you guys. Sometimes the details, y'all. And details that the camera might not even show very well, but to me, I can see it. It did darken up the blue a little bit. Yes, it did. You're right. It antiqued it a little bit. It does get a little bit of depth. Yeah, both. Thank you. Thank you, Joanne. She says both ways are pretty. Oh. All right, well, now that we've introduced it up. That is not the right word. I'm going to go a different route because maybe. Yeah. All right. It's very, very, very subtle. But it's still a little vintage. You liked it better before? See, and everybody's got a difference of opinion. So it all depends on what you want to do. All right, let's get some more paper out here. We're going to take our bunnies now. Because I did that. And we're going to sand these babies down. They were white, but underneath all that white is this really, really gorgeous wood grain. That we're going to bring out, okay? Trust the process, okay? So I'm just going to grab my sanding block. We're going to leave some of that white. But for the most part, we're going to take a lot of that off of here. Especially around the edges. And I'm not going to paint these bunnies tonight. We're just going to make them more of a brown or off-white just by way of sanding it. So this right here is a, what is it? A 120 grit sanding block. I'm going to go extra heavy-handed around my edges. And we're going to remove some of this gray white. And tone it down that way. You could probably even use a stronger grit, but I want to be careful to not overdo it. If you don't have a little sander like this, then you could definitely take it to your garage and use an actual bigger sander if this is hard for arthritis or anything else like that. Oh, that. From here it looks just like fudge with peanuts in it. What? I still might need to sand that down a little bit more, or we can just add a little bit of that wax on there for these bunnies. You can definitely still see the hole, but I just pivoted where I was going to paint these and now I'm sanding them instead. I know. I just realized that too because I was going to paint them. But this is how it goes when you're doing a project, y'all. You have ideas and then your ideas just kind of turn into different ideas and you go different directions. Hi, Vicki. And as you change directions, your project turns a little bit and you have a different vision, and that's the art. That's the art of being a creator, right? You can change your mind on a dime. Your vision can change in a second. And you don't have to stick with your original thought process. You just don't. You can change it anytime you want to. Myself included. Myself included, y'all. Hi, Shelma. And Loretta, man, I love that you guys are on tonight. All right, that was a lot of little dusties. That's why I use the paper, though. That's why I use the paper. All right, you guys, here's what I'm going to do. All that spot right there on my paper towel where I kind of got rid of some of that wax, we're going to use it up now. Okay? And I'm just going to do on these bunnies a little bit around the edges. I know you can see the holes now. Believe me, I know. But these are going to be the cutest darn little bunnies that you ever did see. We're going to use buckets for the grandchildren. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for my kids for Easter, y'all. I have no idea yet. My 8-year-old son totally still believes in the Easter Bunny. Which means my work here is not done yet. I have to keep this going for him. And I'm probably going to have to order something on Amazon pretty darn soon. Okay, y'all, I'm in love with this. I love this antique look so much. Can you guys see it? There it is. Now it focuses. I think it's really cute. Okay, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Now that we did that on there, oh my goodness, it's so... It just gives it that vintage vibe. I'm getting more ideas as we go. More and more and more ideas as we go. You guys are starting to see my vibe. Oh, glue gun is on now. I need to reach out to Jennifer and find out where she's at, you guys. She hasn't been on here and remind me about my glue gun in forever. Her and Logan both used to come on here all the time and watch. They haven't been on in a while. Thank you, everybody. I like the vintage look, you guys. To me, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites to create, one of my favorites to look at, one of my favorites to decorate with. Ooh, I was just able to add some dimension right there. Oh, I like that. It was like I added a little bit of a neck. They're so cute. Okay, y'all. That's adorable. That's so much more adorable than what I had originally had planned. Now, thank you, Vicki. In this little kit here, there is some lace, and it's like a vintage lace. And so my thoughts here, oh, and there's 2 pieces. You guys. Oh my word. We're going to fold it in half, I think. I can't turn one the other way. Oh, I should have turned it the other way, so that they were facing each other. Darn, I'd have to redo it if I did that now. That would have been a fantastic idea, Carol. And now it's too late for me, but y'all can do it. You guys, we're going to cut that down, but look at how cute that is. Oh my word. I think I want to glue it right there. Redo it. Should I redo it, you guys? Should I redo it? Okay, fine. That's a lot of sanding. But you're right. All right. We got to do it right, you guys. We got to do it right. I should have done the other side of it. I should have. They're totally right. They're absolutely right. I should have flipped it over. I definitely should have flipped it over. It didn't take that long, right? Paint the dot, then wax over it. Oh, I see what you mean. I'll be able to fix the dot, I think. No, Carol, because you're right. It should have been turned the other way. You're not wrong. It definitely makes more sense that way. And it didn't take that long to do. Hi, Donna. All right. All right. She's right, you guys. Okay, I understand, Roseanne. Get to bed. It's getting late. I'm getting just a smidge, you guys. Oh, that's too much. I need just a smidge more wax. We're just doing a project. With some bunnies. Some cute little bunnies. Even though it's almost Easter. But you guys, we have a huge Easter sale going on right now. Huge! Some stuff as low as $1 on my site. And tonight is free shipping. It's the last day of free shipping. And this little kit is very inexpensive for all the things that you get. Because you get a transfer with it too. I gotta see if I can recreate that. All right, we're going to go with it. We're going with it. I don't want to mess with it too much. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to tie this around the neck. We're going to give it a small little dot of glue right under there. And then we're going to take these little pieces here and I'm going to snip that off. You just ordered it this morning. Yay! Because it's too much. It's too long in my opinion. Especially on the other side. And then I'm just going to put a dab of glue under here too, just to keep this in place where I want it coming down on that bunny. Oh! Look how adorable that is. Oh, that's so, oh my gosh. I don't know how much more I want to do to these because it's just so darn cute the way that it is right now. I had all these plans for all this extra stuff, and I might still a little bit, but I don't know. I just don't know if I want to do much more. Because I'm so in love with how they are right now. Hop is the keyword. Thank you. What are you guys thinking so far? Do you love how it is just the way that it is? Because I had other thoughts. But I love how this is looking. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's see what else. I just see the nap. Yep, the ribbon is all sold out now. All right, let me just take a look, a gander real quick at something. Because remember how I said that I wanted them to be matchy, but I wanted them to be kind of mismatchy? So my plan was to use these little flowers that I got here. And I just want to lay it out to see now that we've changed our mind a little bit. And I've got some little bitty, like, burgundy flowers. And I've got some little bitty blue flowers. Oh, a bunny tail. Yes, I had that in mind too. Where did those go? Or did I decide not to? I don't remember now. Oh, I must have. Okay, we can put a bunny tail on here, but we got it. We got to make the pom-poms a little bit darker too with that wax. So my thought was, and I still think to have a little wooden heart to cover the hole. So I think what I might do is just take a little bit of vanilla paste. And then a little bit of that wax as well. Let's try that, you guys, just to fill that hole, because that's bugging all of you. It's kind of bugging me too. I'll go over this a couple of times with some vanilla paste. And then some more of that wax. Just to make that hole less noticeable. That definitely helped a ton. But we'll let that dry and we'll do a couple of coats of that. All right, you guys, what do you think with the flowers? I do have a little bit smaller of a blue one. I think I like the flowers, you guys. But I should not use my transfer trimmers for them. What do you guys think? If we put that little burgundy flower on this rabbit, and then put the little blue flower on this rabbit, so that the two of them kind of look like they are a matching set, right? What do you guys think? Love it? All right, let's glue these babies down. Right on these boards. And right in the middle. Remember, my vision took a turn today. So it's not exactly how I had planned this thing when I started. But I love it now more than what I had thought. Okay, let's check it out then. Oh! Just trying to see if I can open up that paper flower a little bit. And then the little burgundy one on this one. Oh, yes! And I'm going to take some of these little bitty green flowers, or these little bitty green leaves, and just kind of tuck them in there. Thank you. Sometimes it's the details, you guys, that just bring it out. And just bring it to life. Oh, I think this is so stinking cute. Thank you. Okay, y'all, I'm super excited. Super excited for these. Do we give it a cottontail or do we call it good? I'm still undecided about the cottontail. If we do a cottontail, that looks way green. No. No tail. You guys, I think that they're good just how they are. I think that putting the cottontail on here is just going to make it look not quite how I envision it. I like them right now. And so you guys, we also have these little board and base. You guys see a cottontail? I don't have any that are off-white. That's the thing. Or maybe I do. I thought I had some vintage ones at one point in time. Here we go. I think I found them. I'm not liking the looks of the cottontail, you guys. I'm just not. It's either too white or it's too brown. We're good with no tail. They're good with no tail, y'all. They have a little tail. All right, these are also available on my site. These are just little stands. And these little things fit in here perfectly. And you guys, I would say that this is a success. Just as it is, I love how it looks. It needs nothing else. I think they're vintage and they're gorgeous, and that they don't need anything else. Except for this block that I can't seem to get out of here. And then we have this cute, look at that cute set, y'all. I think that those turned out so adorable. A dot for the eye on each. I'm scared to do that. Because I think that they're perfect just the way that they are. I don't think that they need anything else. I think they're fantastic. And I love how they complement each other. But which one is your favorite? Do you guys like the one that's got the current jam background, or the one that's got the blue background? There's the current jam one. And there's the blue one. Which one is your favorite? Or is it just perfect as a set? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You like the current jam? Because it's so much brighter, right? And you guys, but pick your own colors. You can do whatever colors that you want. Remember, that's the thing about it. Y'all, use the same transfers if you want to. Use the same pieces. You can change up your colors and make them whatever you've got. I do suggest that before you pick your background colors, that you check your flowers. And see what flowers you've got that are similar in shape and size that will work, and then figure out what colors coordinate out of all of those. They remind you of the old time silhouettes. Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so glad that you guys liked these tonight. I'm so glad. Oh, all right. All right. Okay, so that's our project for tonight, you guys. If you are not yet a Perks member, y'all, you can join Perks for just $1 right now and save 30% on my site all day, every day. $1 is all it takes to join Perks right now. And you also get free shipping through the end of the night tonight on all your orders. Plus, buy one, get one free on heat set transfers. Huge sale for Perks members and designers on Easter stuff. Y'all, you can't go wrong. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything, send a message my way. There's still some napkin bundles left. What else do I have to say? I think that that's it. I'm going to bed. I'm so glad that you guys love this. And it's even better than what I had planned for tonight, what I had envisioned for tonight. I think it came full circle and just made the cutest little Easter table setters. So, or shelf set. Oh, you guys, a bookshelf. These look so cute on a bookshelf. All right, you guys are fantastic. You're wonderful. Love you so much. Please come back tomorrow and join me for one last craft this week. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow, okay? All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.